In the summer of 1985, Los Angeles felt different. Windows were locked. Curtains were drawn tight. Hardware stores ran out of deadbolts. A fear was spreading across the city, and no one knew who would be next. The man responsible would later be known as the Night Stalker. His real name was Richard Ramirez. Unlike many serial offenders, Ramirez didn't follow a clear pattern. His victims ranged in age, different neighborhoods, different backgrounds. There was no predictable type. What made it worse was the randomness. He entered homes at night, often through unlocked doors or windows. He struck while people were asleep. The attacks were sudden, leaving communities confused and terrified. At first, investigators struggled. Los Angeles County was large. Jurisdiction lines complicated communication between police departments. Some didn't immediately realize the crimes were connected, but patterns slowly emerged. A distinctive shoe print found at multiple scenes, stolen vehicles abandoned nearby, and eventually fingerprints. As the attacks continued through the summer, media coverage intensified. News outlets gave him a name, the Night Stalker. The nickname stuck. Panic grew. Residents began sleeping with lights on. Gun sales increased. Neighborhood watch groups formed overnight. For weeks, the suspect remained unidentified. Then, in August 1985, a major break came. Investigators obtained a clear fingerprint from a stolen car. The print was run through a database, and a name appeared: Richard Ramirez. His mugshot was released to the public, and something unusual happened. Instead of being quietly arrested, he was recognized. On August 31, 1985, Ramirez returned to Los Angeles after a brief trip out of town. He had no idea his face was now everywhere: newspapers, television, storefront windows. A group of residents spotted him. They surrounded him. He tried to flee, but ordinary citizens chased him down, restrained him, and held him until police arrived. After months of fear, it was over. Ramirez was arrested and charged with multiple counts, including murder and other violent crimes. His trial began in 1988. It lasted more than a year. The courtroom was tense. Media attention was constant. Ramirez displayed little remorse. At times, he behaved in ways that shocked observers, adding to the dark reputation that had already formed around him. In 1989, he was convicted on numerous charges and sentenced to death. He would remain on death row for decades. In 2013, Richard Ramirez died in prison from natural causes while awaiting execution. But the fear he caused in 1985 left a permanent mark on Los Angeles. The case changed how law enforcement coordinated across counties. It reshaped public awareness about home security, and it showed how quickly fear can spread when crimes feel random and unpredictable. For many who lived through that summer, the memory remains vivid. The locked windows, the quiet streets, the feeling that danger could be anywhere. The Night Stalker wasn't just a criminal headline. He was a reminder of how fragile a sense of safety can be, and how an entire city can be changed in a single season. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.